So you want to play more aggressive in Modern Warfare, but every time you try, you're just left raging, getting destroyed by the same kid over and over again. Well guys, you've clicked on the right video, so check this out and learn how to rush the enemy like hell on wheels and play more aggressively to get more kills in Modern Warfare. What's going on guys? My name's Connor and welcome back to another Modern Warfare tips and tricks video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play more aggressively and how to start running around more and get more kills. Also, you will learn how to rush and go pretty damn positive while raising that KD and improving your playstyle. Oh, and in the comment section down below, I want to know two things. What is your KD and playstyle? Are you more of a rusher, a camper, or are you more of like a mix between the two? I would love to know in the comment section down below. Drop a like on this video if it helped you out. Let's try to shoot for 5 likes and subscribe if you're new. Turn on those post notifications and let's get straight into it. So the first thing that you need to know when playing aggressive might not have to do with the game itself, but it's super important to get your mind into the game. Yes guys, that means lean forward a bit, start sweating, you gotta do what you gotta do, so just go with it, play with the game, and let any outside distraction stay away. You want to be in the game. You want to make sure that your mind is there. I know that sounds sweaty, but you got to do what you got to do if you want to raise that KD. Make sure you're closer to the TV if you're playing on a smaller monitor. I do recommend a smaller monitor over a big TV. Like if you're sitting on the couch and playing on a huge TV, you're just kind of like chilling. You're laid back and you're not really focused. You're not really engaged in the game. Like you're just laying back having a good time. But if you really want to raise that KD and play more aggressive, get more kills, you really got to stay focused. You really got to have your mind in the game. So now on to the actual in-game tips. For the first actual tip, use classes that have a fast ADS time, fast mobility, and a super fast sprint to fire. If you could throw on 2 attachments that have a super fast sprint to fire, then I definitely would recommend taking advantage of that. The second tip that I have for you guys is that you have to be fearless. You got to push those enemies hard and fast. If you get into a gunfight and both of you are weak, what you want to do is that you want to push him into a corner so he has to heal. And when he does that, you can go in and get the easy kill. The third tip that I have for you guys is that you want to know where the enemies are. Know where they spawn. Know where they camp. Know where they are in general. Just know their every movement. I mean, obviously not every movement, but just know where they're at in general. Best way to do this is to look at the mini-map and see where your teammates are at. If you have a bunch of teammates in one area, then you're probably not going to find a lot of enemies there. If you have your teammates behind you, know there's not many enemies there. So make sure you check all those corners, those lines of sights, the windows, anything that you got to do to know where the enemy's at. Once you start playing the maps a lot more, you'll know where the enemy spawns. That becomes natural, and over time, it will help you out. My fourth tip for you guys is to hit fire, drop shot, jump shot, and to pre-fire around every possible corner you can. If you guys get into a gunfight, jump shotting will help you out a lot. Let's say the guy's shooting at your chest. Once you jump, he'll be then shooting at your legs, and this will be dealing less damage to you. On the other hand, if he's shooting at your chest and you drop shot, then he's just going to miss all of his shots and you're going to just light him up like crazy. Also, if you start pre-firing corners and hip firing, then you'll have a faster time getting your shot onto the enemy before they have time to lock a shot onto you. The good thing about Modern Warfare is that there's a few millisecond delay when somebody jumps around a corner. So you will see the enemy before he even sees you jumping out of there, and this gives you a huge advantage. Another thing that works well is that if you're pushing a door and it's closed, just run through it as fast as you can. The enemy also will not see you run through the door because the game has to take a few milliseconds to process what's actually going on, so you will have more time to actually get your shots onto him before he has time to get shots on you. So jump shot around corners, pre-fire if you know where the enemy is at, run into a building if you know where the enemies are. They won't see you coming. You should also run bigger kill streaks as this will force you to stay alive. Let's say that you're the kind of person that cannot earn a VTOL. Go ahead and throw on a VTOL and run nothing else. Maybe a UAV to actually help you out find enemies quicker, but nothing else. Make it your goal to get that VTOL every time you respawn. The more you try, the better you're going to get at the game. You're going to realize what you did wrong, you're going to realize where the enemies stay, and it's just going to make you a better COD player overall. Now, I know guys, this might sound like a very unorthodox thing to do, but just go ahead and give it a try and see if that helps you out. This has helped me so many times get kill streaks that I couldn't even get before. I think this is a tip that no one actually really shares, but it really does work. My next tip that I have for you guys is to use lethals. They will be your best friend. Let's say you need to push an area. Go ahead, throw a C4 if you think there's an enemy there. It will either A, kill them, or it will B, damage them and they'll still be alive. If they're just damaged and they're still alive, just go around the corner or wherever they're at and kill them. If there are people camping in a building, go ahead and throw a C4. I guarantee that you will get a quad if you do this. This will help you out a lot. The next tip that I have for you guys is to force gunfights at short distances. You want to make sure the enemy is still coming to you while you're still pushing them. For example, let's say that you're playing on the map Shoot House. You don't want to go to the middle of the map and start shooting from end to end. Chances are you're gonna die. What you want to do is push the sides of the map and get in those closer distance gunfights. Another tip is to kill a few enemies in one area and then move to the other side of the map through your spawn and kill a few more enemies. For example, on Shoot House, you spawn on the side of the map that does not have the upstairs building, you spawn on the other side of the map. You could go to the right where they have all the crates and stuff, kill a few people, and then run all the way back to your spawn. Then make your way to the junkyard on the left side of the map so that way you can kill people again. They'll try to go back to the junkyard, but you won't be there, so you will be able to catch them in their spawn. While running back to the junkyard, you can easily pick them off, so go ahead and do that. This brings us back to the third tip of being fearless. You really got to push them hard and fast. My last tip for you guys is to never seek revenge. When you seek revenge, you have a whole different mindset, and it's just going to mess everything up. It's just going to screw up your concentration. If you're on a high kill streak and somebody kills you, just move on. I've said this before because if you don't, then you're just going to be thinking about that one kid the entire game that just ruined your kill streak. Instead, you want people to seek revenge on you. You want to know that they're coming back for you so that way you can pick them off. So that's going to be it for the tips on playing more aggressive in Modern Warfare. So I hope you did enjoy today's video. Make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications, and leave a comment down below telling me what your playstyle is and what your KD is. I would love to know. Happy Easter, guys. Today is Easter Sunday, and I wish you guys all the best on this special holiday. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.